Hello, this is Dorothy Smith. I'm a close to my heart independent consultant, and I have a blog and I do videos for my blog. And I thought that maybe you might be interested in seeing where I do my videos and sort of how I do my videos, what I use. And this is our video setup. So first of all, it's the table we got it from IKEA. And the thing that's really cool about the table is that it's adjustable. So you can, if you want to sit down while you're doing something and use it like a desk, it goes down to desk height. I like to stand up while I'm doing my projects. And so this works out real good for me. And if you're a little bit taller, you could have it a little bit taller. So it's a really cool table from IKEA. And then the background, we went to a teacher's supply, art supply place, or just a teacher's supply place, and they had a bunch of backgrounds, which were real fun, which would be fun to use. But we ended up getting a background from Amazon. This is called Art Craft, and it's a dual finish paper that it's a large roll, and we hung it on a curtain rod. My husband hung it on a curtain rod. We watched. So as I get glue or whatever on the backdrop, then you can just roll it down and cut it off and you have a fresh background to work with. And I like the gray, the kind of medium gray, so that it doesn't interfere with any colors that I'm working with. There's no clashing going on. So the other thing that we have is GoPro 7 for Christmas, and I've been using, I think, a GoPro 5, and so this is a big improvement. I really like it. I'm still trying to finagle color because it's a little bit different from the original GoPro that I was using, so I'm refining that. But we have it on a microphone boom, and it can go up and down, whether I want to come in close to show a project off or get back so you can see the overall project that's going on. And it's plugged in, so the cord just kind of snakes its way down the apparatus to get plugged in so I don't run out of juice. And so I really like the GoPro, really like it. And we have these really cool lights that are also adjustable in height-wise and tilt-wise. And you can also adjust the color temperature depending on, what kind of a look you're getting. So that is very cool. I like to have a bright white so that I don't add any amber color to what I'm laying out. So I use my cutting mat for a center on my project. What I have noticed on a number of times of what I do, I try to keep over my mat, which is in the center of the camera. But sometimes I end up working off camera. So sometimes you'll see my videos where I'm doing something and I'm concentrating, and so I move it closer to me without thinking. So this is kind of my peripheral. This is where you need to put your stuff and work from. Let me think, what else? We've got lighting, we've got the backdrop, we've got the work table. So this is my video studio, and my husband actually set it up for himself, and I'm actually using it more than he is. But that's okay. It works out real well for both of us, and I'm retired and he's not, so there you go. Anyway, I think that's all I've got for this part. We're going to do another part where I move over to my computer, and then I can show you how. Well, one thing I do, let me just show you. This has a very easy snap on and off mount for removing the camera and then taking it over to where my computer is so that I can take the little, it has a teensy little memory chip to take out, and that's where I use my computer and my Adobe Premiere Elements video software to do my editing. So I think that's it. So we'll move over to the computer room now. So thank you. Okay, I'm back and I'm sitting at my computer. That's a no-brainer, right? And I've got my camera, my GoPro. And so the GoPro is in a case, so you can hang it on the microphone stand. But I have to take the case off to get to the memory card. And so there's a little arrow at the top, and this is really kind of hard to do, but it pops off and then it opens up, and then you open up the back and you pop the camera carefully out. It doesn't pop really. It scooches very slowly. Probably have a bad angle. There we go. Okay. So, and there's a little slide that pops open. And then if you just put your fingernail on the little thing there, the little memory card, then you can pull it. You can pull it out. There we go. Okay, so I told you it's a little tiny thing. Okay, so you can't really just stick that into the computer. So what you have is an adapter card, which is just, it's the size of a memory card that you would take out of your camera, your regular camera. So the little bitty memory chip goes in the back of the adapter card, and then you can stick it into your computer. So I have a video up right now, and I overdub now. I used to just do it on tape while I was creating my project, but sometimes you do a similar action over and over and over again, and I wanted to speed up through those to shorten my videos. And so I started overdubbing my videos. And so we have this desk boom mic stand and the blue snowball microphone. And then because I apparently pop my P's and my B's, I have a shield that takes out the popping noise on the video. So I'm just going to run those so they can stay on the desk and they can move out of my way when I'm working, excuse me, on my editing. But then, you know, just putting it right there at, excuse me, my mouth level is real simple to get in and out of the way. So the software that I use, like I said, is Adobe Premiere. And I've got some video pieces that the GoPro records in 17-minute segments. So if you go over 17 minutes, then you have one segment, and then it starts a second segment for however many more minutes you're videoing. So you'll end up with, I always end up with several, anywhere 3, 5 little clips that I have to link together, which is down here where I pull them down and link them. You know, and then when I do my overdubbing, I go to my tools and go to narration, and you can hit the record button. And it gives you a couple of seconds of lead up time so you can get yourself ready, and then it goes. And so when you're finished, you hit done. And if you need to re-record it, then you can totally do that. And it's really pretty simple. Another tool that I use a lot is freeze frame. And freeze frame just makes a screen capture of what's on the screen at that second. And then I export it to wherever you put your exports. I put it in my images for blogs, and it saves it as a bitmap. I usually change it to a PNG, and then I adjust the size to 1280 by 720 to become the little picture for YouTube that is kind of the identifier for that particular video. And so that is a very simple thing to do. And YouTube will kind of pick pictures off of your video, but they're usually what you don't want to show. So that's why you want to, capture your own screen and, kind of put your cursor to where you want it. Say, if I cancel out of this, and I don't want it at the beginning of my intro, I want it, say, towards the end, showing a finished product. So say that is going to be my finished one that has that particular, it has the 2 pages of my scrapbook layout, and I do a freeze frame on it, and it captures the 2 pages. So if you have any questions, you can leave it below the video, and either my husband or I will try to answer whatever questions you have. And at a later time, then we'll make another video to show you additional things that we do to create these videos. So one more thing is, in the comments section, there is a link to a website where all of the equipment is shown, and it shows you how you can order any of the equipment that I'm showing here on this video. So if you have any questions, like I said, put your comments below, ask your questions below, and read our comments section to see the information about being able to obtain any of these pieces of equipment. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.